What's up everybody, Xaenca here, welcome to another WWE Mayhem video. So here we are, I already completed the Raw event, and it looks like the Raw, SmackDown Live, and Icons events are now branching events. And I understand the idea here, it's air quotes, new feature to them, so they're wanting to push it out as much as they can, so it looks like the events, well, at least some of the events moving forward are going to be branching events from now on. But for this video, we're going to be taking a look at the SmackDown Live Toronto event, which is now branching. For the rewards, beginner gives us 250 event keys, 125 SmackDown Live keys, 5 gold bars, 482 cash for the events, 100% gives us 500 event keys, 250 SmackDown Live keys, 949 cash, 15 gold bars, 225 shakes. So for completing this event, you get 500 SmackDown Live keys just for that, so that's pretty cool. Normal gives us 500 event keys, 175 SmackDown Live keys, 10 gold bars, 742 cash for the event. 100% gives us 750 event keys, 350 SmackDown Live keys, 30 gold bars, 1,590 cash, and 2,750 shakes. So this one gives us 700 SmackDown Live keys for completing it, so that is pretty cool as well. So far it's looking pretty good. Superstar gives us 750 event keys, 225 SmackDown Live keys, 15 gold bars, 666 cash for the event, and 100% gives us 1,000 event keys, 175 3-star keys, 450 SmackDown Live keys, 45 gold bars, 2,246 cash, and 2,000 shakes. So, damn, that's pretty good. We're gonna go into more detail comparing how these rewards stack up compared to the old rewards once we get going in the event itself. But for this video, we're gonna be doing the Superstar difficulty mainly because it's a lot of matches, man. I mean, moving forward, I don't know if we'll ever be able to get to the point where we do beginner and normal also, because it's just so much now. But anyway, we're gonna use the best we got because, like I said, it's a ton of matches. You get a couple synergies. I'm sure they're just, I think it's a crit rate, faster energy gain, and critical hit. So there you go. Let's go ahead and begin. And starting things off, we're gonna do Shane McMahon versus Luke Harper. So let's start things off by comparing the new SmackDown Live event compared to the old SmackDown Live event, which, when comparing all of the regular shows, the regular SmackDown Live event was the weakest of all of them. Obviously, this was made up for by the SmackDown Live recap and so on and so forth. When you combine all of the events, it made them good overall, including the SmackDown Live event, which would drag the average down. But anyway, so let's compare the old SmackDown Live event to this new branching event. The old SmackDown Live event had 30 matches total, so you do 10 matches for beginner, 10 matches for normal, and 10 matches for Superstar difficulty. For completing all 3 difficulties, and when I do the event keys, this is not including the matches giving you the event keys, this is just the rewards for completing the difficulties. So for completing all 3 difficulties, it would give you 475 SmackDown Live keys, 1,500 event keys, 1,075 2-star keys, 135 3-star keys, 30 gold bars, and 17,449 in cash. Now let's take a look at the numbers that we just looked at, actually, the new SmackDown Live event rewards. So I may or may not be wrong here, this was just the guess. So it's 13 matches for beginner and normal listed, but you have to repeat the 3 matches, the 2 in the beginning and the 1 at the end, so it's actually 16 matches altogether. So you have 16 matches for beginner, 16 matches for normal, and 25 matches for Superstar difficulty because it has the top, middle, and bottom lanes as opposed to beginner and normal only having the top and bottom lanes. So anyway, this is 57 matches total. For completing this all, you get 2,325 SmackDown Live keys, 6,000 event keys, no 2-star keys, so that's completely nixed and, you know, who cares really, those are garbage. 175 3-star keys, 165 gold, 9,237 cash, 225 shakes, 750 shakes, and 2,000 shakes. So, I mean, without even going into too much detail at all, it's already evident that the new rewards are much better than the old ones. but we will go into more detail because that is what we do here. So let's start things out by discussing the SmackDown Live keys. So the new event gives you 1,850 more SmackDown Live keys than the old event, as the new one gives you 2,300 SmackDown Live keys. Whereas the old event would not even give you anywhere near enough for one SmackDown Live loot case, the new event gives you 2, just for completing all the difficulties. So you get 2,300, so there are going to be times where you already have 700 keys in the bank, so by completing all of this, you get 3 SmackDown Live loot cases to open at the end of it all. Like I said, whereas the old one, you can get 1 loot case at the end of it all at most, and that's if you had 600 keys already lying around. You get 4,500 more event keys. So a lot of people rag on the event loot case. I don't mind it. That's how I get all my 3 stars that you see me open all the time, giving me more 4-star keys. So for everybody that wonders, oh, how do you get all those 3-star loot cases? Because I do a ton of event matches basically, and I open a bunch of event loot cases. The new events basically give me 4.5 more event loot cases for completing all 3, not including all the matches. Like I said, this is just the rewards itself, so I'm down with that. That is a possibility for more 3-star keys in my opinion. So now on to the 2-star loot case keys. Like I said, they nixed it all together for the new event, and I mean, who cares? Like I said, this is actually a complaint I had a long time ago when they added these to the events. They reduced the SmackDown Live keys, so I think this is their way of rectifying that. They give us more SmackDown Live keys, so it's a potential 3-star or 4-star. You know, it's probably going to be a 2-star, but they're basically replacing that 2-star loot case with a loot case that will probably give you a 2-star, but has a chance to give you a 3-star or higher. So that is a much better situation overall. For 3-star keys, we get 40 more 3-star keys. I mean, it wasn't a lot to begin with. They increased it by 40, so I mean, any increase is good, especially since we have to do nearly twice the amount of matches. So this is the least large change in my opinion, based on the increase to the amount of matches we have to do. I feel like they could have gone with giving us more here, because this is the highlight of the event, because there's no 4-star keys, so the 3-star keys are the highest value. But I mean, they give us, like I said, 4.5 more event loot cases, so that could potentially be like 75, 50, or 25 3-star keys, so I'm not going to harp too much on this. 40 more 3-star keys. We get 135 more gold, or 5.5 times more gold, because as whereas we got 30, now we get 165, so literally 5.5 times more gold for doing these new events. I mean, this is made to look so much better than it is, just because the old event gave us 30 and that was pretty terrible, but it's still really good that they're giving us 165 now. So that is definitely another sweet addition to these new events. We get 8,212 less cash, so we get like basically the amount of cash cut in half, and actually less than half is what we get for the new events. But to be fair, I think that's balanced out by the 135 more gold that we get, because if we really think about it, if we buy 3 cash loot cases for instance, that's 120 gold, and we'll probably get more cash than 8,212. There is a chance that we'll get less and get 7,500, but if you think about the odds, the likelihood of us getting more is higher, and even if we only did get 7,500, it's still comparable to what we used to get. So personally, I think the increased amount of gold is more valuable than what the cash reduction is in this case, because gold is more fluid, right? We have more freedom to do what we want with it. We can convert it to cash if we want just by buying the cash loot case, or we can use it on something else like a higher end loot case, so on and so forth. So it's a lot more versatile. Cash is cash, basically. That's pretty much it. And lastly, for the new events, we get 2 225 shakes, 2 750 shakes, and 4 2,000 shakes. So that is definitely a welcome bonus, because the old events did not give us anything like that for doing the regular SmackDown Live events. Now at least we get just shy of 10,000 worth of XP in shakes, 9,950 worth in shakes, so I mean, that is definitely a welcome addition to the changes to these new events. So one final way of putting this all into perspective, and I'm a data guy, so I'm just gonna keep throwing data at you until it makes a lot of sense. We get 2.7 times the rewards for less than 2 times the matches. And this is without weighing that average down against the different values of what we're getting in comparison to the old. So if that were weighted, it would probably be more. So it would be like 3 or 4 times better. That's just off the top of my head. Might be completely wrong there, but just think of the blanket statement of 2.7 times the rewards for less than 2 times the amount of matches. Once again, this is comparing to the old SmackDown Live events, and those were the worst of all the events, so this whole thing might not be saying that much at all. I have not compared the Raw to the old Raw and the icons to the old icons. I will do that at some point. I can't do it this week because I already completed Raw and I already started on the icons. I don't see what the rewards are anymore, basically, so we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, just know that at least of the 3 that we see branching events for this week, at least one of them we know is better than the old version of it. So I will leave it at that. Now I want to go over some of the events for this week because they are doing some surprising stuff this week. First, there's the Carnival of Doink event for Wednesday and Thursday, so they're saying we are also challenging everyone to survive the Carnival of Doink, where if you can make it through, you can earn a 3-star Doink the Clown. Yes! I don't know if you guys whined about this as well as I did, because I definitely whined about this quite a few times, but I just did not ever understand why they got rid of the events that gave us 3-star versions of Superstars when there were 4-star versions of Superstars much better than it. When they did the Earn Chad Gable event, we got a 2-star version of Chad Gable, for instance. It's been a while since they've given us a 3-star for an event, and here it is. Finally, they're back. They might have listened to our feedback. I don't know if anybody else complained as much as I did about this, but hey, I'm just glad they're back. Not really for my sake, I already have 3-star Doink the Clown from the premium loot cases, but for everybody that doesn't have him, and this is basically for like newer players or players that don't have a developed roster yet. This is a good way to kind of ease you into getting like a 3-star for completing an event. At least you have one if you don't have one yet, kind of a thing, so I'm glad they're back. And lastly, they're bringing back the Money in the Bank loot case. So on Saturday and Sunday, they're doing the Money in the Bank Easy and Pro events. It reads, "This weekend we are bringing back the Money in the Bank loot case like last time. Players who finish the event will earn a loot case that can be opened in November for a 4-star character. Guaranteed 4-star character." There's no word on whether the characters inside the Money in the Bank loot case itself are going to change. It might be the same 6 that we were privy to in the prior Money in the Bank loot case. I hope they change, but if they don't, I mean, I can still always use overdrives for Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, so on and so forth. So whatever. For me, it's 100 4-star keys guaranteed, but there's 2. So are we getting 2 Money in the Bank loot cases? That's what it sounds like. So I'm going to be expecting that. If not, 1 is fine as well. I mean, we have to wait until November anyway to get them. It's funny because during the last Money in the Bank period, people kept asking me like in July or like before then, like, oh, open your Money in the Bank loot case. Why would I be stupid? That doesn't make sense. You're basically given a chance for a 100% 4-star overdrive of any of those. For me, I don't know, other people I'm sure don't have some of the 4-star characters that are in the Money in the Bank loot case, so you're given the chance for 100%. Why would you take the 5% chance or 10% chance, whatever the hell it is in the beginning? That makes no sense whatsoever. I think it's 6 if I had to guess, but it's 6 or under for sure. That's guaranteed. It's not any higher than that. And then you read in the comments, people are like, oh, I didn't get anything good out of it. Well, you didn't wait. I don't understand. You're given that option for a reason, and you open early and then you're like, oh, sulky. That doesn't make any sense to me. Just wait. Wait it out and then you'll get a guaranteed 4-star. And to all the people that asked me to open early, shame on you. You obviously do not have my best interest in mind. I don't know what the hell you want. Like, you just want somebody else to experience the same like 2-star that you got? Shame on you, I say. Shame on you. But yeah, that's pretty cool that they're doing these events, especially since there's not really much else going on. It's gonna be a while before the next WWE pay-per-view, and we have stuff to look forward to. Obviously, I'm expecting some big updates happening this month in the game. Probably gonna happen during the WWE pay-per-view coming up, Hell in a Cell probably. So yeah, it's cool that they're doing these events in the meantime to hold us over until then. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. I know it was a lot to process, it was a lot of information just thrown your way, but hopefully you guys enjoyed anyway. And now let's finish off this event so we can open some loot. So we got the chest slap smash again, so we'll do the pizza toss here onto Nakamura. Use that to finish him. So there it goes, there he goes. And he's back. That's enough to start a pin. Gonna land the pin. And that is it for the pizza toss. Alright, so we just need the 5-knuckle shuffle. Let's see if we can get it here. We got the attitude adjustment again. Well, we don't necessarily have to do it in this match. We still have a couple of matches after this, so let's try to end Randy Orton with the attitude adjustment. And oh my god, it is not enough for a pin. Jeez, tough cookies in this middle lane, I tell you, man. These guys are tough nuts to crack. But we're gonna go ahead and get the low HP stun. We got the chest slap smash again, so we can just end him with a charge attack, jumping clothesline. And no resistance from the Viper. Guaranteed pin. Alright, let's see if we can get the 5-knuckle shuffle here against the New Day. So we got nailed with a charge attack, but it doesn't matter because that's just going to make us heal. So good job, Kofi. Make us heal. So we'll showboat. Okay, there we go. We got the 5-knuckle shuffle. Let's see if we can bait a reversal. Nah, he parried it. Let's see if we can bait a reversal now. No reversal. So sit out. Powerbomb onto Kofi. That's fine. He's going to tag out. Now we can reverse into the 5-knuckle shuffle. It should be enough to start a pin. I hope so, at least. It wasn't enough for Randy. Alright, there we go. But Kofi's HP was much lower. Gonna land this pin. And that is it for the New Day. Alright, here it is, championship match, last match of this event. Just need to defeat AJ Styles, the Phenomenal One, one more time. One more time. So, building up our energy, we got the AA ready. He's playing the blocking game, that is no fun, so we're gonna showboat. Looks like he's gonna try to nail us with a 2-gauge move, but we have enough energy to reverse, so we're going into the attitude adjustment. Now we just need to land the pin right here. Oh my god, why do I always choke when it's the last match? Jesus. It's flawless so far. Choked during the last match, but that's fine. Jumping clothesline, initiate another pin. He's gonna try to resist. We're gonna land this one though. Bam, just like that. Alright, that is the end for AJ. And John Cena is the champion. Once more. Give me my title bonus, and we are moving on. So that is it for this Superstar difficulty in its entirety. Give me all of the rewards associated for that 100% completion. And now we can go ahead and open some loot. Yo, here we are, ready to open some more loot, and I got another 4-star loot case for you all. Couple of premium loot cases, SmackDown Raw, but the important part obviously is this 4-star loot case. Let's start things off right. Give me somebody good. John Cena, The Rock, Austin, Shawn Michaels. Ooh! Yes! That was the last one I needed out of the 4-star loot case. I finally got Brawler Undertaker. Jesus Christ, like I said, I was trying to... Oh my god, I was starting to think that he just did not exist in that loot case, because how many have I opened? How many have I opened since getting my 36? I mean, I got Roman Reigns from the premium, but how many have I opened and I did not get Brawler Undertaker? Now, here he is finally. he does exist after all, and that was the last one that I needed from the 4-star loot case, at least until they add the new ones. I am complete. I am complete now from the 4-star loot case. Now, any of them moving forward until they add the new ones. Where the hell are the 3 stars, by the way? What is happening? Until they add the new 4 stars, I'm just looking for overdrafts from my top doges. My top doges. Another 2-star. Used up all my luck on the Undertaker, apparently, because what the hell is happening? 0 for 3. 0 for 3. Damn. But yes, dude, that was my 38th 4-star superstar Brawler Undertaker. Come on, just give me the Dolph, man. You already screwed me over with the other 3, but like I said, I used up all my luck on the Brawler Undertaker. It's fine. It's fine. Open 8 on these. Let's see who we get. We got a Rollins, a Rock, so some good ones. Some good ones. Not bad. Sheamus. Barone. We got Dwayne. Big Cass. And Cesaro. A couple more, I believe. Sting. Jinder Mahal. And that is it. That is it for that. Now let's check out Brawler Undertaker. Where the hell is he? Where the hell? I'm past him, I'm sure. Past him, I'm sure. Somewhere here? Oh, there he is. Alright. Right next to Roman Reigns. How appropriate. So let's level him up to 10 real quick. Use 750s as we always do to speed up this process. 750s until we get to that point where we use a 225, which is right now. 225 and 250s and a 100. There it is. Let's level him up. Nice. So at level 10, that puts him at 1,138 total power, 4,770 HP, and 441 attack power. Latest entry to my roster. Welcome, Undertaker. You are now here alongside your alter ego, American Badass. Glad to have you, sir. Glad to have you. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Like I said, I will do the Raw and Icons comparisons at some point. Hopefully you liked the SmackDown Live event comparison. And if you did, make sure to hit that like button and share this video with whoever you want to share it with. If you're new around here, subscribe with notifications to be notified about all upcoming videos, including more WWE Mayhem videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.